Hello, welcome to JV Trading News. My name is Johnson Salamii. Welcome on board. I'll be giving you this JV Trading News, and then you get informed and updated. I don't know how you feel about the last election that took place in Osun State. I believe that you know what it means for the incumbent governor and in the opposition party to win that election. The support of the people shows that truly the APC government is not going to really manipulate successfully in 2027. Hopefully, that to show that Nigerians, especially in southwesterns, people, they care more about the real leader, especially if you are not in the ruling party. Now, the influences of different governors coming to that place, come to Osun State, and then not be able to do anything, that has shown that truly Nigerians are already getting heated, feeling the pains, the agonies the APC government has brought to the country. I believe that either you like it or not, there's no point in arguing about it because all the EDCCs, all the points, all the flags, everything, all the directions, the fingers are pointing at the ruling government, Tinubu's government, because of the cost of fuel, the price of goods in the market, and so many. Because of time, maybe we'll go through what is trending. Now, we look at the first one shortly because of time. Is constitutional challenge. El-Rufai sues ICPC over family access denial. The amount he charged them is 10 billion naira. It's a huge amount of money. Now let's look at the point he made there. Massive 10 billion naira fundamental rights lawsuit against the ICPC. The legal challenge addresses allegations of arbitrary unconstitutional interference with family dignity and unlawful detention conditions. Cross of the violations, meaning that the family were not given the chance to visit him. And that is very, very unconstitutional and unruly, not illegal. It is not reasonable. That's why the fact that the family are supposed to attend to see their father, even though he used to be ex-APC member. But let's look at the next one. Illicit drugs interdiction. NDLEA destroys 301 billion naira contraband in Lagos. Now, they made us to understand that they have destroyed all these contrabands. But the question is, how is it that we get to know about it? But as a matter of fact, are we sure all those items were burnt? And then it used to take high-profile people to really engage in that, any kind of contraband, cocaines, cannabis, different ones mentioned about safeguarding the people. But let's see what is going to happen. Next point. Now, the next one is related to the xenophobic issues in South Africa. Social tension as South African nationalists set September 30 ultimatum. Now, if you are not undocumented foreigners in South Africa, your lives are at stake. All your family members, they are at stake. The best thing now is to see how you will leave the country before 30th September 2026. They don't want undocumented foreigners at all in the country. And that is what they are making. That is the much immigration movement stage. Intense demonstration at the Durban SADC summit. The group demanded that the regional heads of states instantly repatriate their citizens, setting a strict 30th September. That is, get informed. Don't let them, on live view because you are not documented. Then if any relatives there, inform them. Legislative shakeup. Edo Assembly Speaker steps down amid probe. There's probe going on, and there's a door of House of Assembly's blessing Adebaku voluntarily resigned during a heated plenary. He reframed his exit as a sacrifice for regional stability to ensure the executive branch can lead a peaceful administration without legislative friction. So he voluntarily resigned. Let's hope that the findings, the investigations, all the reports will really show that really it didn't engage in the kind of atrocities in terms of stealings or diverting some related to cars, procurement of cars illegally. Now, this is another one. Electoral victory. Osun workers celebrate governor Adeleke's election. That is the celebration. There was massive. We saw videos where they were preparing massive akara that the wife of Tinubu, the president's wife, the first lady of the country, said advises people to start business akara. There was a massive akara. They were just eating freely in Osun, and people were dancing, and there was a lot of people showed that really they decided who won the election. Then that to show that we have hope that Nigeria will get better. Something happened, calamity inside the news, that is in Kano State. About 2 houses collapsed and they claimed 5 lives and they're triggering audits. Now we're expecting that the issue about infrastructure, development, substandard products or substandard materials, building materials, and so many things that are happening that we're seeing now show that truly Nigeria is at stake. It's not only even in building in the estate alone. Well, if I'm looking at into health sector, some drugs are not really functioning as they used to function before, and the same thing happens in almost every sector in this country. Education seems to be going down. We wonder what is going to happen. Because of time, I'll be saying bye-bye to you today. See you tomorrow for another edition of JB Trading News. I remain blessed. My name is Johnson Salamii. Have a wonderful time.